Okay, let's get this started. Feeling like a hot mess today. Not feeling so great. Having some tummy issues. So on top of it, I have construction work going on in front of our house, right across the street, and I have fence guys working in my backyard. So if this ends up being any background noise, which of course right now it's quiet, so hopefully it stays that way. Anywho, welcome back to Modern Retro Gal. My name is JL in case you're new to my channel, and today I am going to do a little product review for you all on the Pacifica Liquid Cover Full Coverage Concealers. I have two shades. You don't necessarily have to buy two shades, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know the pros and the cons. I was also going to do a demo, but I am just not feeling super great today, kind of having a tummy ache day. So I'm just going to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Swatch them on the back of my hand so you can see. Anyways, I was really intrigued when I heard Pacifica was coming out with new concealers and foundation. The concealers come in 12 shades ranging from neutral fair up to neutral deep. I will say that I would like to see them expand this range a little bit more. A lot of the shades fall into that kind of lighter end of the medium spectrum. So not the really deep shades. Also, the lightest shade is not that fair. I will tell you what. 20 NF, so 20 neutral fair. This is the lightest shade that it comes in. And then next is 17 CL, which is cool light. This is the lightest cool tone, and this is pretty much my exact skin color, pretty much. It just kind of blends right in. This one's a little bit lighter and a little bit more neutral, and this one is pink. So even at their lighter end of the shade spectrum, not very fair. I'll kind of show you on the back of my hand right now. But these are cruelty-free, 100% vegan. They are supposed to be completely full coverage, buildable, natural finish. I'm just reading off some of the claims. So there you can see the two shades. So this one is the 20, what do they call it? 20 NF, 20 neutral fair. And then this is 17 CL, which would be 17 cool light. So I bought both of them, and I kind of like interchangeably use them or kind of mix them to get exactly the shade that I'm looking for. This says it's lightweight and infused with coconut water, alpine rose, iris, seaweed, and hyaluronic acid to help eliminate creases and support hydration for a natural look. Says it is a semi-matte finish. I don't think it's a semi-matte finish. Not personally. On me, I feel like it has more of a natural kind of dewy. These are very creamy, so it has that kind of like very creamy look to it. I don't set them hardly at all with a setting powder, and I get minimal some creasing, but not a lot. So this is those swatches just kind of blended out a little bit more so you can kind of see the color payoff a little bit more on them. I am enjoying them. I do like them. Again, I always kind of compare everything to the Tarte Shape Tape. I really wish that they would remove the fragrance from it so that I could go back to it, but I've gone back and forth about trying it out again to see if my eyes maybe aren't, my under eyes aren't so incredibly sensitive to the fragrance right now, but it's kind of a big investment. But I tend to compare all shades to the light shade in the Tarte Shape Tape because that's kind of like my perfect like brightening, covering, not too light, not exactly the same color as my skin concealer, and I just love it. The undertone is so perfect for my skin. I do really like the undertones of these. I feel like the light has a really good pink undertone without being too pink, and the neutral I think is just a really nice neutral undertone. It doesn't waver one side to the other. It doesn't look too gray. It doesn't look too yellow or too peach or too pink. Sometimes neutrals get a little bizarre with the undertones. So I do like them. I would say that they are probably the same coverage, similar to the same coverage as a Tarte Shape Tape. They actually really remind me of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So if you really enjoyed that concealer and you want a cruelty-free, vegan, and cheaper option, this would be probably one of the closest that I found. These retail for $13 each, and you get 0.26 ounces or 7.5 milliliters. So I'm guessing a fairly standard amount for drugstore concealers. They still don't tick off all of my boxes, but again, these are really good. And if you've been looking for something vegan and cruelty-free from the drugstore, and especially if you have more like aging under eyes, I think these would be a good one. If you're dry under eye, aging, you have a lot of lines. Even though this does settle a little bit into some of the creases I have underneath, it's not really noticeable, and especially because I don't powder underneath it, because it just makes my under eyes look completely dried out. These are really nice. I feel like they have pretty good staying power even if you don't set them with a powder. When I use them on the rest of my face and I powder that area, I feel like they stay really well. So I definitely like these. I am still sort of, you know, it's hard when you have a favorite and you just can't use it. But I do really like these. Again, I do wish that they would expand the shade range in the lighter, very fair shades, because this would probably not be light enough for a lot of the really pale skin girls out there. And there's really only 2, maybe 3 on the deeper end, and so I really think that they need to expand that. But it's better than what Pacifica usually puts out for face products, which is like 2 shades. So these are definitely, I think, worth checking out. I wouldn't necessarily run right out and grab them. Maybe wait until you need a new concealer and then go out and pick one of these up instead. I cannot speak today. Got mine at Target. Both of my Targets are, no, one of my Targets is now carrying not the full Pacifica skincare line, but a big chunk of it, and they're not carrying the foundation, but they are carrying all of the concealers. So anyways, that is it. I hope this made some sense whatsoever. I feel like I just rambled off a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Let me know, what's your favorite concealer right now? What are you using? Is there something that you think is worth me checking out? And yeah, that's it. I hope you found this helpful. I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and be sure to click the notification bell so that you always know when I upload. And then if you found this video helpful, or you just like me in general, I would love to have like a thumbs up like on the video. That would help me out a lot. And hopefully the back fence will be done so that I can do my next lookbook next week. They were supposed to be here last week and they weren't. So yeah, hopefully the lookbook next week will happen. And that's about it for me. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon.